Well, welcome again to another one of our podcasts. And as we move along in the book of Proverbs, uh, I just want you to take notice of something as we go through the book. Each verse is probably, most of them are two-liners. I mean, there are a few that aren't. But there's a thought in just about every verse. And we could have a discussion on every verse in the book of Proverbs, really. Uh, But I just want you to take note that it it's a book that contains a lot of thoughts because, like I say, every verse is a thought in itself. Uh, we're in chapter 14 and we're moving right along. And like I said before, I think there's 31 chapters in the book. So we'll just keep going and we'll read the scriptures again and remember each verse has its own thought. So let us just go through this chapter. The wisest of women build her house, but the folly of her own hands tear it down. Whoever walks in uprightness fears the Lord, but he who is devious in his ways despise him. But the mouth of the fool comes the rod for his back, but the lips of the wise will preserve them. Where there is no oxen, the manger is clean, but abundance of crops come by the strength of the ox. A faithful, wise witness does not lie, but a false witness bears out lies. A scoffer seeks wisdom in vain, but knowledge is easy for the man of understanding. Leave the pressures of the fool, for there you do not meet words of knowledge. The presence of a fool, I'm sorry. The wisdom of the prudent is to discern his ways, but the folly of a fool is uh, deceiving. Fools mock at the guilty as a guilt offering, but the upright enjoy acceptance. The heart knows its own bitterness, and no strength shares its joy. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish. There is a way that seems right to a man, but his end is the way to death. Even in laughter, the heart may ache. At the end of joy may be grief. The backslider in heart will not filled with the fruits of his ways, and the good man will be filled with the fruits of his ways. The simple believe everything, but the prudent give thought to his steps. One who is wise is cautious and turns away from evil, but a fool is reckless and careless. A man of quick temper acts foolishly, and a man of evil devices is hated. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. The evil bow down before the good, the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor is disliked even by his neighbor, but the rich have many friends. Whoever despises his neighbor is a sinner, but blessed is he who is generous to the poor. Do not go, do not go astray with device evil. Those who deceive or device good means steadfast love and faithfulness. In all toils there is profit, but mere talk tends to poverty. The crown of the wise is their wealth, but the folly of fools bring folly. A trustful witness saves lives, but one who breathes out lies is deceitful. In the fear of the Lord, one has strong confidence, and his children will have a refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, that one may turn away from the snares of death. The multitude of people is the glory of the king, but without people a prince is ruined. Whoever is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who has haste tempered exalts folly. A tranquil heart gives life to the flesh, but envy makes the bones rot. Whoever oppresses a poor man insults his maker, but he who is generous to the needy honors him. The wicked is overthrown through his evil doing, but the righteous find refuge in his death. Wisdom rests in the heart of a men of understanding, but it makes itself known even in the midst of fools. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. A servant who deals wisely has a king's favor, but the wrath falls on the one who acts shamefully. And that concludes the reading of our chapter 14. And again, we will look closely at this whole Book of Proverbs when we complete all the chapters. And with that said, I'm just going to end my podcast, but remember, God is out here, and you can find him in your Bible. So have a great day till next time. Bye for now.